Abominable is our first DreamWorks movie that was banned in 3 countries. Yes, this movie was banned in 3 countries. Why is that? This gives me a chance to talk about geopolitics. You see, this movie is a China production alongside DreamWorks. It's basically China tourism, which we'll get to later. And on this map, there's a dotted line across the sea. And if you couldn't tell, China owns a lot of it according to this map, which caused a lot of drama with other countries. You see, countries like Vietnam, Malaysia, and the Philippines also claim territory to this land. This sea is very elusive. Every country around it wants to own a stake in their claim. And China, of course, claims the most of it, but other countries don't recognize that in this area. And they got really mad when they saw this in the movie. So those 3 countries banned this movie just for this one thing in the background. Though I find that really funny. And there is your geopolitical lesson for today. So what is Abominable? Well, Abominable is an hour-and-a-half long movie that's basically tourism ad for China. Look at all these great places you can visit if you visit China. Come visit China, dumb Americans. Give us your money. That's basically what the whole movie's about, you know? Some people don't want to visit China, but this movie's like, no, don't go to Japan. Visit China. Look at this great stuff we got. We got Mount Everest. Look at all this ocean we own that definitely does not belong to any other country. It belongs to only China. It's about evil organization that wants to steal a Yeti for this old man. And these kids have to hide this Yeti who has Deus Ex Machina powers. Like, they're ever in any trouble, he just sings and random things happen. That's the whole... So the old guy gets mad and tells his scientist girl that you need to get this Yeti to prove that I'm not crazy. I saw a Yeti once. I'm not a crazy old man. But it even gets worse from here. See, the old man actually isn't the villain. He's like, you know what, I want to be good for now. And he's randomly, during the middle of the movie, he's like, I like this tree, now I'm a good guy. I'm not even joking. And this woman here, she's actually secretly evil. And she wants to sell the Yeti. What a great character. No, it's not. It's fucking awesome. I don't even know if I want to do a long review of this movie. Mostly because I got really nothing to say about this movie. This is the 3rd time watching it, and I'm blank. First time I saw it, that was okay. Second time, eh. Third time, it's okay, but it's so forgettable. It's so uninteresting. It literally is tourism for different parts of China. Like, visit this area, come visit this area, give us your money here. That's what it feels like. The Yeti sucks, the main character sucks. The girl is sad because she likes to play violin, but she can't anymore because her dad died, but she's not sad about it at the same time. I don't get it. I don't get it. The Yeti is just a Yeti. It doesn't do anything. It's not, as a really lame design, it doesn't do anything. There's a kid who has an annoying voice who likes basketball. That's about it. There's another kid who likes his cell phone. Great characters there. And that's about it. They have a tiny bit of development, but it doesn't really work that well. And the villains, but I don't know, the kid dies. Just kidding. Next second, he's back alive. What? Quite literally, 1 second later, he's like, oh, I got something stuck in my mouth. It's one petal. Oh, God, I can't believe he didn't. But uh-oh, the Yeti barks on the one kid, and he's got all these petals in his face. Isn't that Oh no, my violin broke that I brought along for some reason. Why would you bring a violin on this trip? That's okay, because off screen, the Yeti made the violin again. Wow, amazing. And not only that, he put his hair in the thing that makes it magical. How magical? I don't know. And oh my goodness, these places are so great. I can't wait to visit them. I can't believe I visited all these amazing parts of China. I wonder if anyone else should visit these. You should probably visit these places too. Look how great they are. Wow, we should visit this statue. This is a great statue. Great amount of money to get there, you know. And uh-oh, this kid's got blueberries in his butt. Quite literally, look. Oh yeah, the old guy's like, I like this tree, I'm gonna chop it down. But wait, this tree makes me feel happy, so I'm gonna be good guy now. And the woman that's supposed to be a scientist, like, I'm actually not a scientist. I'm an evil person who wants to spy the Yeti because I'm generic shallow villain. Yeah, how for the movie, this girl's like, I hate animals! I want to kill them! I want to sell them! What the fuck happened? Why would you think that's a good characterization? It's not. She goes from a scientist to a generic evil villain. Not even a good one, just a lame one. Like, I'm in disguise. The rest of the movie, she doesn't even pretend to be in disguise anymore, who she's supposed to be. Because it's fucking terrible. Well, at least the animation is good. That's one thing you can't put it past. It does have good animation in some interesting scenes. So if you turn your brain off, it's one of those movies. Like, you put your kid in front of it, and that's all you really get out of it. Characters are thin, deep. The designs aren't good. Like, that's a really lame design for Yeti, for being honest. I mean, come on. but it looks pretty, so you want to put your kids in front of it, that's fine. There's some funny jokes for them, I guess, if you think blueberries in your butt is funny or some bullshit like that. But hey, that's the movie for you. If you like propaganda to try to get people to go to China while also claiming that they own more of the sea than they actually do when they don't, then here you go. Or if you want to be an actual logical person and watch an actually good DreamWorks movie that takes place in China, you watch the Kung Fu Panda movies and just ignore this fucking movie. I hate this Jerboa. Go the hell away, even though that was part of my disguise. And the kid's like, this Jerboa should go to the old guy who didn't like it at the beginning, but now he must like it now because he's a good character. All of a sudden, this old guy who was the villain from the beginning is not the villain anymore. This doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm not joking. He completely changed his character in the middle of the movie randomly. He's like, I'm evil. So, actually, I'm a good guy. And the woman's like, I like animals. And she's like, no, I don't. What the fuck's going on in this movie? So they're on a bridge, and the Yeti's like, I'm gonna attack. Even though he never does that before. Actually, no, just kidding. He runs away with... And the old guy's like, you know what, I'm not going to be a villain again. This time I don't want the Yeti anymore. He's like, so stop, don't fire, because I'm a good guy now. And the woman's like, well, I'm a villain. So the Yeti falls to its death, and then the girl dies. No, she survived and somehow picked up this random rope or something like that. She should really be dead. It's not even a clever way of faking out a death, but for reasons it's a trend that all anime movies have to do is have a fake out. But through the power of violin, she saves the day and kills those evil people, I guess. I don't know. Does she kill them out? I mean, that looks like they would kill a lot of people. I mean, I guess they don't die here, but... So an avalanche is going down on them. It looks like that's probably going to kill them. And I guess they're looking down, Shrek, they're looking down, and yeah, she and her partner died. Abominable supports murder. So they finally make it to Mount Everest, which, you know, this movie doesn't go in how dangerous that is to do that. You know, people died trying to climb up Mount Everest, but whatever. And also, these are his parents, by the way. Everest is the name of the abominable snowman, and they're bigger. That's not really that clever. Wow, they're so big. Not really. And that's it. The kids go back home, and their one parent's like, wow, where'd you go? And that's about it. This mom character served really no purpose. So the fact this character is supposed to have drama is the fact that they don't have their dad in their life anymore, but they don't give a shit about the family they do have. It's not really well written, because they never talk about their family. And why is the grandma like she's from the Cat in the Hat? Don't ask me why. Not the book. The book's good. The fucking Cat in the Hat movie. That's the same... Abominable is not a movie worth seeing, really, at all. Unless you have a little bit of interest, go ahead. Go forget about the next day. Just like I did the last time, and the first time I saw it. This was the first DreamWorks movie I've seen in theaters in a long time, since I was able to do so in 2019. I was 19 years old, went to see this movie by myself, and thought it was decent, because it was the first anime movie I saw in a while. And it's a good theater experience, because this movie looks good on the big screen, because of the animation. But other than that, it has really nothing else going for it. This will be probably the most forgotten DreamWorks movie. It already feels like the most forgotten DreamWorks movie. It's only like 5 years... Oh my god, it's 5 years old already? Oh my god, I feel old. But yeah, that's Abominable. Not much else to say about it. Abominable gets the treatment of E tier. Not an F, but it definitely gets worse every time I see it, and the more I look into the movie. It's just a lifeless cash-in, trying to get people to go to China. Visit China, please. You know, maybe I will, but this movie is definitely not going to be the reason I ever visit it. To see a nice Great Wall of China. Looks pretty cool to be. Anyway. But, yeah, nothing else to say about Abominable. I don't even think many people even like this movie. If they do, let me know why in the comments below. The villain is, I don't even know her name, don't even care, scientist lady, is awful. It's just terribly written. If they kept the old guy as the villain, it wouldn't have been bad. At least they would give the characters some death, even if they did reform at the end. Which they decide no, they really decide to swap it immediately, and the character just becomes randomly good in the middle of the movie, and she just becomes a generic villain, and it's so uninteresting. It started off, it could have been an actually thought-provoking thing from the antagonist here, like, is this a good thing to do, is the right thing to do, to just generic, I want money development. It just, I don't know what they were thinking with this character, and because of that, bomb it F tier. Now to say, do you like the villain in Abominable? Yeah, you don't. And that's the end of this movie. Next time we are looking at Trolls World Tour. So see you then.